Alright, so this is going to be a movie review. This one's called Big Top Pee Wee, 1988. I'm going along with the consensus on this one. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I just like this movie. There were a few chuckles, but other than that, it was mostly lame, banal type of Pee Wee Herman sequel to Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Not a good sequel, in other words. But it's got Kristofferson, Pee Wee Herman, of course, Paul Reubens, and Kristofferson is miscast in this. So is Susan Tyrrell. Benecio del Toro plays the dog man. It's about Pee Wee Herman getting involved in some kind of carny sideshow freak kind of traveling circus deal. And how it happens is he's living on a farm with a talking pig and a bunch of animals that sleep in beds, stuff like that. He's got a hot dog tree, and he makes pancakes out of some weird wheelbarrow mixture that he concocted. He's got some kind of kinky hair fetish with his 2 girlfriends there, and excessive kissing scenes, which you wouldn't expect in a Pee Wee Herman movie. Not to mention he ripped off Alfred Hitchcock with his train going in the tunnel shot towards the end. So some off-camera sex there in this PG movie. So it comes about when he's on the farm. There's a storm there. A bunch of boring kind of citizens are at the town store, whatnot, hanging around and causing all kinds of trouble for Pee Wee Herman. So the storm hits, and Pee Wee Herman and all his animals hide in the basement cellar. When they emerge after the storm ends, it's the carny circus led by Kristofferson, miscast again. He's, I guess the wind blew them into Pee Wee's farm. So the townsfolk don't really like the circus being there. So what Pee Wee does is he transforms his hot dog tree into a cocktail wiener tree. Then he gives the townfolk the little cocktail wieners at one of their parties after they threaten to arrest Pee Wee Herman for all kinds of trumped up charges. And the cocktail wieners turn all the boring town folk into little kids. And of course, they want to go see the circus. So that's pretty much the story in a nutshell, the plot, if you will. Not a very good movie. A lot of miscast roles, and Pee Wee's farm was kind of childish, like it was written for a 30-year-old, which it probably was, but I don't know, it's a PG movie, so it's got a lot of adult themes in it. It's just a weird flick. I couldn't get into it, and I think Pee Wee Herman fans will feel the same when they watch this. It's The problem is that Paul Reubens is the producer, and so he probably tried to be a big time producer after doing the Pee Wee Herman role, and it kind of ruined the sequel. So, not a good flick. It's about what I expected, though. Um, so I told you about the next 5 videos that I'm going to watch, and hopefully I'll get 3 of those on Tuesday. I don't think I'll be able to get through more than 1 on Tuesday, though. I'm going to be pretty tired working 80 plus hours. If what my boss says is true, that our new office is going to be ready for me to work Saturday morning. So I'm going to be pretty burned out next week. Not much movie watching, but I got 5 in my queue, so I'm pretty excited about that. They should be arriving next week, like I said, and got your comments in my last video, Adrian. Sorry you've been busy, but yeah, glad to see that you're still around, and I guess I'll talk to you next week.